That's it for the Ecoflow. Show you what it looks like, what it's about. Ecoflow, if you want to actually send us one, we'll take it. We'll give you an honest review on one.
So as you may know, we are going to do another van build. We're getting a 2022 Sprinter 144. And instead of going with, right now we have 5 Battleborn batteries, Victron 3000 watt inverter, DC to DC chargers, an MPPT controller, and 400 watts on the roof. We're going to change it, and we're going to go with power station. So this is the power station we're going with. It's the Ecoflow Delta Pro. And it has 3,600 watts of battery in it, so basically 3 Battleborn batteries. It has 3,600 watt inverter, which is even bigger than the inverter that we have now. It has a 1,600 watt MPPT charge controller, which is crazy. It has a 30 amp plug on the front here, and then it has your 110 volts for your coming off your inverter. But it so a couple things. So then you have your USB ports up in here, normal stuff. It has it's super heavy. It's like 100 pounds, so it's quite heavy. I'll tell you what we plan on doing with it. We bought 2 of these. So right now they're at Aaron's, and he's using them. We're using one on his van right now, but we're going to put 2 of these in there. And then we're going to have portable solar that we attach to them. But most of the time we won't even need that. And I'll show you in a little bit. And I'll show you why I bought this version here. Ecoflow is very good. They're more of a Kickstarter. I think this just came out of Kickstarter recently. It has a big handle so you can do it like a suitcase. This to go. There we go. So this comes out. And then on the back it has wheels, so it can be like a rolling suitcase.
100-pound rolling suitcase.
Yeah, but it makes it doable then. We plan on having one in the wall on 500-pound slides. At least that's the plan now. It seems super heavy, but it's half the weight of me, so it's not that really heavy. It's just such a big box. And of course, our Victron 3000 watt inverter is about half of this size. And it's super heavy too. And so this has that in there, but even more so is a 3,600 watt inverter. Plus it has 3 Battleborn batteries. Well, 3 Battleborn batteries are, so the package that we have for this, what's included here, is much bigger. Mm-hmm. And so this is fantastic.
But why are we getting this? What is the main purpose?
So the main reason that I ordered this one, because otherwise I would have went with smaller ones, a couple smaller ones. I was going to go with power station either way, or they call these solar generators, is because this one has an EV charge. So we can take this to where they charge Teslas and other vehicles on their power grid or whatever. Back up in there, connect this in, and this charges from 0 to 100% in an hour and a half on that.
Wow,
charge.
That's fast.
So I think it's 3,800 watts, I believe, something like that. It might be 3,600, but somewhere in that range that it charges. When it charges from a wall, it charges, at least what we've seen, at 1,800 watts, which is super fast. So it charges in basically 2 hours in the wall, and from 0, and an hour and a half through that EV charger, or something like that as far as numbers. So very, very fast. So this is the reason we bought it. It's because of the EV charger. We're super excited with that. This will be a breeze. We pull up and we have electricity. Even if it's, sometimes they're free, the EV chargers at libraries or whatever, but if they're not, from my understanding, it's a couple bucks. So it'll be really good. It has other things on the side too. One thing, like I'm gonna set up a inverter coming off of the the engine, which is basically the battery of the van, and then it'll be a 1,000-watt inverter. And so what I'm gonna do with both these, you can set the maximum charging rate, I guess. So you can set it to be 500 watts each, and that way it doesn't overpower the inverter that it'll be hooked to. So that's really nice. I mean, these are very high tech, bunch of different plugs in here. So it has an app that you can use, which I have not had very good luck with, but so I'll just try, and you can pair it with your phone, stuff like that. You can put in, this is for a remote control. You can either have it wired or it can be separate. 12 volt, this is your cigarette lighter type of 12 volt. And then you have, I think these are called Anderson connections up here. Down here then is the EV charge. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm super excited about, is that there.
Yeah, this will make life pretty easy and not have to drive for several hours to recharge batteries, like we have in the past, especially in the wintertime.
So we love the boondock, but we are boondockers that love the boondock for like 3 days, and at the most. And then we need to be into not a city necessarily, but a town or something.
We just need to be moving.
We need to be moving, but we're not just moving from boondock to boondock. We're moving. We usually end up someplace that we can get a EV charge then.
Mm-hmm.
Which probably shouldn't be a problem. On the back here, there's some more stuff.
Okay, let me swing it around.
And again, I haven't. We just got here to see this, but this is where you charge it from the wall. This is where you can limit the speed that it charges.
AC charger speed.
So this is the solar or the car input, so the 12 volt or the solar input.
What's the overland protector?
I don't know. It's just it's a circuit breaker.
We don't know.
It's a circuit breaker.
Okay.
So this would pop out and.
Gotcha.
And then I think these are 4 extra batteries, so you can hook up, I believe, 4 extra batteries to this. And you might say, well, why didn't you buy an extra battery instead of another one of these? Well, Costco had these on sale for $2,800, and so I was able to buy this for $2,800. The extra battery is $2,800, or very close to that. So I was able to buy another one of these. So basically, I have a full backup of a inverter, MPPT controller, all that.
Because we have 2 Ecoflows.
Because I got 2 of them.
Yep.
And so I can then charge these separately too, instead of having another battery off of this. So it should work good. And the key will be, how many do we need for the van? Do we just need one of these, or do we need 2? And if we only need one, then when we go to the next van, I will take one of these with us and put it on that van and keep one on the current van. Or we also have the choice to pull both of them with us and then just put in another, maybe less expensive or even newer, a newer technology one in there, or something that doesn't have EV charge, something like that, because not everybody's going to want this or need this. Somebody might not need the power, so you have some choices. So that's nice. In our current system, it's all built in. We're not pulling the Battleborn batteries out.
Yeah.
We're not pulling the inverter out. So.
Exactly. That's it for the Ecoflow. Show you what it looks like, what it's about. Ecoflow, if you want to actually send us one, we'll take it. We'll give you an honest review on one.
Definitely.
We already bought 2 of them, so just saying.
We have friends that would like them. So
Sons.
Yes.
Other vans that are being built out.
But I'll do more review when we get it, and of course it's going to be honest because we didn't get it free.
No.
Maybe it'd be dishonest if we got it free, but we didn't. We paid for it. So I will do reviews on this because I think this is cool.
Right.
It's not an Ecoflow that I think is cool. I just think this concept is cool.
Yeah, the
to
new
be able to
technology.
pull it in and out. The disadvantage of it, something goes wrong, the whole thing goes wrong.
True.
So your comments below might be that, like, oh yeah, but the whole thing. Agreed. But the simplicity of this, I have no cabling. I mean, I have no circuits. I have no house circuits. They're all in here. I mean, it's fantastic compared to what we have now from the simplicity
Yeah.
side. So,
all right, guys. Thanks for watching on our review description, not a review, a description of the Ecoflow, what we're using it for. And thanks for watching our videos, and give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave your questions below.
now we got to get off this table.
Now we got to get it off the table. So we'll see you on the next video.